Y recuerden.
Hi, good night. My name is Nichole, and I'm going to talk about politics. Mexico's midterm elections. In recent weeks, candidates from local parties have been preparing their proposals so that people can vote for them. The past Sunday, 6th of June, the elections were held by Mexican citizens across the country. The first three parties to run that won the most votes were PAN, Morena, and PRI. Despite the elections, they have been marred by attacks and threats against candidates, campaign aides, and election officials. President Manuel López Obrador was criticized because of the insecurity. Some of the campaigns have been affected by violence. Candidates have been threatened, and some of them were assassinated by criminal groups. Experts say that criminal gangs tried to influence the elections, while the government attributed most of the killings to other issues and said they were not necessarily related to the elections. However, people are concerned about insecurity in the country. Polls show that many people question his ability to continue what he calls the fourth transformation of Mexico, and also his position as the president of the republic. That's all. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Gutierrez, Guerrero, Luisa, Ximena, and I'm going to talk about the show news. At the first page, we have two personalities so recognized, that's Eddie Van Halen and John Bonham. At the second page, we have the murder of John Lennon with 40 years ago, his murder. Eddie Van Halen. More than 2 months after the tragic passing of guitar legend Eddie Van Halen, his cause of death and final resting place have been confirmed. According to Van Halen's death certificate issued by the Los Angeles Department of Public Health and obtained by the US website TMZ, his immediate cause of death is listed as cerebrovascular accident or stroke. He also had several underlying health issues, including pneumonia, the bone marrow disorder, syndrome, lung cancer, and skin cancer. Before we have John Bonham. John Bonham died accidentally on September 25, 1980, from what is known as a pulmonary asphyxiation. The drummer was a heavy drinker, with alcohol being a vice with a problem of much of his adult life. On September 25, 1980, according to Chris Welch's book Led Zeppelin, he was reported to have been drinking heavily during rehearsals for the band's upcoming tour and fell asleep after a number of drinks. He was placed in bed, but according to Chris' telling of events, was found unresponsive the following morning. John Paul Jones, his bandmate, recalled finding him in Chris Welch's second book, John Bonham, The Thunder of Drums. He said, Benji and I found him. It was like, let's go up and look at Bonzo, see how he is. We tried to make him up. It was terrible. Then I had to tell the other two. I had to break the news to Jimmy and Robert. It was me feel very angry and a waste of him. I can say he was a good shape because he wasn't. There were some good moments during the last rehearsals, but then he started on the vodka. I think he had been drinking because there were some problems in his personal life, but he died because of an accident. He was lying down the wrong way, which could have happened to anybody who drank a lot. According to the inquest after his death, John had drank 40 shots of 40% ABV vodka, which equals almost 1.5 liters of the drink, and then choked on his own vomit. At the end, we have John Lennon commemorating Mark David Chapman, the man who killed Beatles legend John Lennon, was denied parole for the 11th time during the hearing last month after saying he shot Lennon for glory. According to a transcript of the hearing obtained by ABC News, Chapman killed Lennon because he was angry and jealous at the way the Beatle was living and was seeking glory for himself. According to hearing transcripts, at the time I thinking he was all of this money, lives in the beautiful apartment, and he is into music representing a more cautious lifestyle, a more given lifestyle. Chapman told parole commissioners, it made me angry and jealous compared to the way I was living at the time. There was jealousy in there. Lennon died on December 8, 1950 after Chapman shot him in front of the Upper West Side apartment building hours after Lennon had autographed an album for him. That's all for my part.
Hi, everybody. Thanks, mate. It's a pleasure for me to be here today. My name is Islas Gris Diego, and the weekly news will be presented by me. So let's start. To get started, the elections has been manipulated. That's the question that all Mexico asks itself. The elections were held the last June 6th, and the polemic could not miss. In this time, the INE ordered influencers to eliminate their stories because they was using them for announce the Green Party. Thing that is illegal, obviously. Remembering that we were in the electoral period and this was that new. Well, the next new is about Yesenia Espinosa, president from College of General Medicine. She said that after of the campaign closings, they will see if the number of cases for COVID-19 increases. For that reason, the traffic ring could be ephemeral. Then, during the week, Delfina Gomez said that 16 entities will back to face-to-face class. For 4 entities just have community centers learning, and the 12 remaining entities back to face-to-face class has been confirmed in CDMX by Claudia Sheinbaum. Closer and closer, spirits up. Finally, in other countries, the president Nayib Bukele said the Bitcoin law was ambitious but simple. The conversion to the exact value in dollars will be insured by the government. The previous day, Nayib Bukele on Instagram said that no one's could say that they were too small to be big. A presentation will be given tomorrow by the president. And that's all from my part.
Hello, my name is López, Nava, Erin, Monserrat, and we will talk about education. The Secretary of Public Education said that next Monday, June 14 in Mexico City, the administrative staff will return to continue their work in person. Also said that they are expected to return to classes June 21 for students who have to be a visit not to fail subjects. The classroom are being cleaned by parents and teachers. This was said today in the report that was written by Jorge Luis. In the state of Mexico, he said that the school activities in progress will be resumed until the school are studying the children. It was also said that returning to a school is voluntary for the moment until the next school year and depending on the situation of the pandemic. The National Polytechnic Institute said that the semester will be concluded online by teachers and students, and they are waiting to start the next semester in person and hybrid. Hopefully, his situation will improve over time and we can return to our activities as before.
Hi, my name is Ocampo Carrera Manuel Geovanny, and welcome your favorite section, sports. Daily news. The Mexican teams lost against the United States. The players' interview after the game mentioned these issues. Diego Lainez said he mentioned more shots on goal. And the second goal was scored by him. Guardado said they lacked more attack forward. Most the assistants were made by him. We create a poll for fans with the same question. What we the phones told us was the night was missing that generate more danger. Mentioned most danger about missing case generate by Javier Hernandez. This generate large support from the national team fans since he is one of the players who should be hyper team due to the experience and play that he has. In the other news, Cruz Azul is the champions of the Mexican League. The goal is scored by the Tecatito. But ago, The systems were made by the Cruzul breaks, the course of the 26 years which saw the new alido. As the last point in this section, the Mexican winter sub-23 in advance of the round for the Olympics, leaving the several countries for pre-Olympics tournament. Allow the tournaments will be Japan, will generate by strong group of the Mexico. Since the arrival, France, Japan, countries with a high degree of competition. Thanks for your attention. See you tomorrow.